Hello and good day to you. Once again, welcome to MS Construction, where we discuss all things engineering, architecture, and 3D modeling. Today, we'll be learning in Blender how to model a chain. But before further ado, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel for more contents like this. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell to be the first to see our latest tutorial videos on Blender for 3D modeling and Blender for architectural design. Thank you. Now, let's get right into the video. So now, in order to model a chain, you may need to delete this default cube. Then I also like to skip that. And I want you to know what I'm working with. So let's say enable my screencast keys. And then we can go on ahead to bring in a torus mesh. So now we have this torus mesh right here. But I'm going to be leaving everything here as default. Now I can go on ahead to my edit mode. In my edit mode, I want to enable my X-ray and then go on to toggle my numpad 7 to be able to view this properly so that I can cut it in half or something close to half using my box select tool. Using my box select tool, I'm going to just select this like this, and I'm going to go like this to ensure that I have all the right vertices selected and no unwanted vertices are selected. I can pick this and extend it by 2 meters since I'm measuring in meters and not millimeters. I can go down here to adjust my units from meters to millimeters. So now I can go back to my solid viewport and consequently I can view my object as it is. And what I want to do is I want to actually duplicate this, and in order to do that we need to go back to the object mode and duplicate. So I'll press Shift D and I'm going to be duplicating it on the Y direction by, let's say, 3500 towards the Y direction, and then I'm going to rotate it in Y direction by 90 degrees. Then we have something like this that already looks like a chain. So, but it's not enough. I want the chain to be hanging down, not just straight all the way up to the vertical and not horizontal as it is. So I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to rotate it by 90 degrees on the x-axis. Let's make it negative x-axis so that the first torus, is going to be our main torus. So now I'm also going to take this and duplicate it by 7,000 on the negative z-axis. So you have it like that, and then you're having something that looks very much like a chain right here. In order to make more further duplications, you have series of more chains. You can use your shift and power to do that. So I'm just going to create all that, and then you have this chain looking model right here. And now what we need to do is I want to do something even more interesting, and what I want to do is actually to try to animate this. You would also shade smooth. So now you have it looking all good, and what we need to do now is we need to animate this. I want to try to see if we can animate this. So I'll press down my shift. So now I'll go to my physics tab and then select rigid body, and in rigid body I bring out the options, and I want this shape to be a mesh. Then I can go on to press to select my F3, then I copy from active rigid body, then I go on back to select this, then I go to passive. Then when I play the animation, and you can see that once I play the animation it falls off like that. You can see that it's falling off. So in order to take care of this fall off, what I need to do is to press the animation and go and take it back to 0. So now what I need to do is to go into my setup. We have the rigid body constraint. So I want to go into my rigid body constraint. So when you see this constraint is written here type fixed, so I'll go to disable this. Then in my first object, I'm going to click this as my first object and this as my second object. So we have the main torus object right here. So I'm going to take it as my first object. And the second one, which is if we take it as the second project. Then we can go on ahead to play the animation again. And you can see that right now, what's happening is that they are staying all together and the chain is just flipping, normally because it has been constrained and it's not falling apart. So this is it on our tutorial for today on how to model a chain in Blender and how to animate it. We hope you're able to learn a thing or two. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more contents like this. And remember to turn on the notification bell to be the first to see our latest tutorial videos on Blender for 3D architecture and Blender for 3D modeling. Thanks for watching and bye for now.